But then again, it's a product from Canada, and it's a 23 years old product technology. We first started off using software. That's where clients actually love them. And then from there, we converted into hardware like projectors, like hardware using our own software. The difference between most of the brands comparing to us is that they do not have what we have, like the smart notebook software, which I'm going to share with you more later. And in fact, for smart, we do have a few products. Mainly will be actually the projector. That will be usually for classes about 40 to 60 packs. The reason why is because this image size of 60 diagonal can be stretched up to 100 inch if you pull back. So it's for classroom size. And we always recommend the whiteboard. It's because for whiteboard itself, it's very easy to use. Say for example, in your organization where you have a teacher that is about 60 years of age, when I see a projector like that and you tell me that it can be written, I'll be very afraid. Because the teacher will be saying, where's my tray? Where's my pen? I can't find any because this does on finger also, right? But when people use whiteboard like this, when there's a tray, when there's a eraser, they feel more at ease. Why? It's because you use your pen to write. Right? You use your finger to point. And you use your palm to erase. That's it. So erase halfway, you don't feel like using your palm, you use the eraser. So this is why the whiteboard is still the most popular product in my full models. And then we have a TV display, which is up for a demo. Supposed to put it on the stand. And the TV display, it works the same as the board itself. You got a palm, you got everything. It's only that it's got only one size, 65 inch. Whereas for the board, we have this size, which is 87, and then we have a smaller one at 77 inch, so two size.
Again, that one, what's the size?
65. 65. And then that one allows on a 4K resolution projection. There's no length issues because it's a display. But of course, comparing to the price, this one will be one time more because it's a display. So it really boils down to your budget on what you're actually looking for. So coming to board itself, of course, once you write, you can also do a capturing, whatever that is written there, and then you can clear the ink. Right? Okay. Before I continue further, let us watch a video on the smart notebook software. In fact, I'm actually trying to show the colleagues around here that as long as you have a smart ink, which is actually embedded with the software together, given to you free, you can actually write on any surface. Now, the Microsoft Ink, which is actually embedded in your Windows 7 and above, allows you to write only on Excel, PowerPoint, and Word. I mean annotation like this. But when it comes to Google, when it comes to website, you cannot write. You have a problem, right? You should know. So, and then our technology goes on layers. So for example, you write a hello here on this tab. It will not be reflected on the next tab. It's a different thing. So other brands, when you write something, it will stay. Yeah, you all should experience it if you are using other brands. So this is the good thing about Smart Ink. All right. So without further ado, let me just show you the video. Yes. Yes.
I'm going to demo for you some of the exciting new features we have coming in Notebook 2014. I've inserted a GeoGebra widget right onto the notebook page, and now I'm going to use my pen to write an equation. And now I'm going to drag the equation down into the input box down here at the bottom. And when I let go, you can see it automatically graphs that equation for me. I'm going to write another equation, and I'm going to drop this one down.
Most of our MOE teachers, they will love this.
When I move the
time I show
graphs on
this
the
one,
page, it actually changes the equation up here in real time, which is pretty amazing.
This is close, yeah. You don't have to tell me the rest, just leave it.
It allows you to add text right on the notebook page without having to walk over to your keyboard or bring up the on-screen keyboard. So first I need to select my text pen, and now this will recognize my handwriting. And you can see I can just select that it got it right. And now I can use a strike through to delete a word. I can use a caret to insert a word. I can use a vertical line to insert a space. And I can also use a circle to replace a word or letters in a word. So here we have a response VE question already.
Okay, this is actually
I'm going to go ahead and
questions that actually been prepared by the
and I have some
teachers.
students here that are going to
So
answer.
students will have their
There's a
own
multiple choice question. And I can
handphones.
see here who is
Nowadays,
logged in.
it's not my time. I'm using
who's
pager
answering.
when I was
So
a
we can see
student.
here that
So
our,
teachers
our
now they
students
have, you know,
responded,
students they have
and the correct answer
phones.
is actually A.
So they will send their
30%
answer
of them got it
wirelessly
right.
over to them.
So as a teacher, I can see
And then there's
here
a pie
that
chart
I
there.
need to view.
You can actually consolidate whatever the answer is, so that the teacher will be making sure that, hey, the students, are they concentrating on my Sunday school or not? So, and in fact, most of the MOE schools for the teachers is actually a KPI for them, to making sure that it's the teacher's duty to make sure that the students pay attention. So this is also free, given to you. Oops.
Since only 40% of them got it correct. So here I've started an extreme collaboration session, and I've asked the
so this is the
students
second part where it
send
is
out
like last
countries
minute.
that they know of that are in Europe.
So they just insert a question and then that's where the
Like
answer will be
England,
pumped.
France, Germany, Spain,
So
Italy.
they just pump in like that.
So I can tell that my geography lesson that I did on Europe is really thinking.
I think 4 years ago they started to
Smart
have
Notebook
things
3D
like
Tools
Clicker.
allows you to
But now
insert
instead of
3D
Clicker, they
objects
use
right on the notebook
So
page.
it's a higher
So you can see
technology.
here that I have an
So
animated
this is something
clownfish.
that will be good for
And when I click on it,
in case you're
several
teaching for Sunday
labels
school.
appear, and I can
3D
actually
objects.
use these labels
Later
or
I'll show you.
handles to rotate the fish
It
all
will be
around
like
in
a big
3D.
iPad.
You can see here I've also added a label to this 3D clownfish, and then I can use text or pictures on the screen to label the 3D object. For more information on Notebook 2014, please visit our website at smarttech.com.
Okay, so this is actually a glimpse of it. I will show you one by one the technology. Okay. Alright, let's go right up to the Smart Notebook software. So far, any questions that you want to ask? You just feel free to stop me if you have any questions.
MOE using your product?
Half 365 schools in Singapore, 50% belongs to SmartFlat. Later I'll show you some of the job reference. We even have a video from, if you're staying in Sengkang, I will recommend that whoever that is studying in Sengkang, bring them to this school in Northeast. It is the best school in the Northeast. Because why? All the classrooms are using our SmartFlat. And the principal actually enforce the teachers to teach using Smart Notebook software curriculum. Meaning to say that every weekend they are always busy at home to develop content based on their curriculum for their school teaching. And in NIE schools, there's actually one of the modular that for future teachers, they are being taught Smart Notebook software. So for teachers that are 4 years ago, they know about Smart Notebook. So for a salesperson like us, it's very easy when we go to school. Smart. Yeah, I know. How much? Alright, so this is where the Smart Notebook software comes in. Okay, basically they will actually have 4 licenses for every product that you buy for 2014 series. So when you turn on the Smart Notebook software, this is what you're going to get. So the icons are basically the same as what you have on Microsoft. Alright, it's very easy to use. So for example, if I want to use a table, oops, where's my table? Never mind, I'll show you something else first. Okay, let me show you the floating chart first. Where's my floating chart? Okay, I do have the shades. So that is where, last time when I have my transparencies, the teacher will be writing the transparencies. This is where the shade comes in, alright, to cover up the answers. And then I have the spotlight. Right, this is square. Don't really like it square. This is more easier to use. Alright. And of course, instead of taking videos like that, you can have a video option over here. So that's where you take the target area. Because the whiteboard just now I showed you, right, you're able to capture. But then again, it just captured that particular image. So I always believe a picture tells 1,000 words, right? A video will tell you 1,000,000 words. So it's very important that we have video like this, because why? When you turn on the video function, and then when I write, it's as real as it gets. Hello. Thanks for coming. Alright. And then I'll stop. And then I go to desktop. And then I'll save. So we actually automatically convert it. And then I'll play the record. Before I press OK, I will close this one first so that it will not confuse you. And I press OK. So it will convert to a media file. And that's where you will be seeing this. So whatever that is targeted that you're writing, it will be written there. The only setback is that it doesn't capture the, yeah, that one you need that. Alright, so this is one of the video functions. So in fact, they do have a lot more functions which are there, but then again I'll show you the more important ones. Alright, coming to notebook. I'll show the table again, just let me see what's going on, but then again I go to other things. For example, okay, we do have the Smart Exchange. Just check. Q2 bar, blah, blah. Okay, these 3D objects. The galleries do have a lot. Okay, these are things that can never be achieved by PowerPoint because it's animated, so, and it's 3D. So these days, students will expect things to be touchscreen most of the times because the children are being spoiled by the parents. Every time when the children make noise, you know, and when I go to coffee shop or whatever, nah, quiet, right? So they will expect students to be, they will expect things to be interactive. So it can be done in interactive way. So these are things that you can actually insert your own. For example, today lessons will be on seafood, and I need to teach my students on what is called a crab. So then you point to the pointer here, add a label. Same thing, you use your pen to write, your finger to touch. Same concept apply. Alright, you can add more labels if you want. Whatever you want, or whatever you want to point. No problem. Alright, so this is what you have on 3D. After that, you can actually delete the page. Ooh. Okay, and then we do have something more sophisticated where you need to see moving ones. Things like this. It's actually able to get it from the gallery spoken there. Okay, for example, what if you find things that is not actually inside the gallery here? Okay, there's actually this link called 3D Warehouse, where as long as you're linked to the internet, this link, then you can actually go to this 3D Warehouse and then click here, and then that will actually link you to the SketchUp Google. So whatever 3D objects that you cannot find in the gallery, you can get it from the 3D Warehouse. I think the main point is free. The main point is free. So from there, whatever that you want, you can get it from there straight away.
And for us to upload our map, for teaching
Mhm.
app and some diagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, you got to convert it everything to under this software called Smart Notebook. Then you can do it interactive. All right. Your normal PowerPoint only just imaging. So the purpose of having a Smart Notebook software is supposed to be interactive. So that can be done once you convert it. And then of course, we need to teach you on how to create the curriculum. There will be actually anyway the training is unlimited. You can call us every time you want once the purchase has been done. So in terms of the training, first time will be on how to use it, and then subsequently will be on actually how to create the curriculum.
Create
Yes.
curriculum meaning like if let's say you have a JPEG, if you want to convert to a smart
Yes,
file,
they will teach you.
then you teach.
Yeah,
So
on your place. At your
Normal
place.
JPEG cannot.
Yeah.
It will be as an image. Now.
Yes, it will be as an image. I mean, you put it in a PowerPoint, definitely it will be an image. So this is the difference on creating it for you. And then of course,
is the procedure difficult?
10 steps. That's all.
Say I have something on the book.
Mm.
I want to teach something from this book.
Mm.
I want the diagrams.
Actually, converting it to Smart Notebook software is just like converting your files into a PowerPoint. Right? So let's say if you have questions like you want to answer, for example, like you want to create a yes, no, multiple choice and all that, then there will be actually a toolbar that is here that you need to know. But based on what you give me you're just converting it, it's pretty simple. Yeah. And you just need your students to just point here, point there, do annotation. That's easy. That's not a problem. Yeah. So they do also have a Smart Exchange, which is also free. Okay, what does a Smart Exchange does? Okay, you will actually automatically, same thing, connect to a website. It's like an app store. So whatever you need, just take lah. It's free. Some grades you have, right? And kind of file, depending on what kind of notebook you're actually using it. So basically, all these are given to you free. There are some that you need to pay, and these are actually being shared by teachers all around the world using Smart Notebook software. All right, so this is something that usually I will advise is that for the start, if you still have problems creating when after then we teach you, you can try using that, change the logo to your logo, and get the content from there, and then you can just do some simple editing. Then it will be easier for you. All right, so they have things like this where they can actually teach you. GeoGebra is actually the one that is coming out of craft, and then of course the activity builder. This is something that I show you example. Okay, what this graph is trying to show you is how to build your activity. For example, you have a box in the center, all right, and then how do I actually identify so that it actually absorbs into it? So that's where when it's a tick, the answer will be actually automatically being absorbed. If it's an X, if it's a question that is the answer that you want to reject it, then when you point to this, you will kind of like bounce back.
Can you show?
Need to create. Okay, the version is not being upgraded here. Maybe I show you, another time. Yeah. All right. Okay. Then they will actually have the V response, which is where we actually send your questions wirelessly into it, and these are the templates that you can use. For example, other than just converting your images, whatever, you can actually insert things like this. So these are templates already given. so you can mix you a bit. My trainer will be the one that will be doing that, because I'm from sales, so it's really different. And this is actually the smart response, and it's also given free to you. Only for the GeorgeBra, it's only a trial version. You need to add on to the license. Alright. If you don't need that, you don't have to actually buy it. Alright. So this is actually the toolbar over here, and then of course we do have the different type of fans that you can use. And you can actually feel that the response is pretty fast. Do you want to have a try? The response? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And we can write at the same time.
How many people can write at the same time?
For this model, it's 4. It's as quick as it gets.
It feels
And
like
there's no
water.
batteries, there's no to it. It's just a normal pen.
Finger also
like
can
that.
write. No.
Finger, if you want to write pen, you need to switch. Because they need to know whether you want to use your finger to write or you want to use your pen to write.
How do you
So
switch?
then over here. Right. You can switch. Yeah.
It's a special pen, not any other one with the tip.
No, this is from Smart. Yeah. Smart.
I think all of us, I mean, so far we know that you are essentially telling us that the special thing about this smart is like, okay, we need to use this software to create lessons and how some of the
How
things
good it
can,
is, yeah.
can help. I think we are also interested in finding out how will this technology help in our normal, like business meetings.
Oh,
Yeah.
business meetings will be relatively easier because when it comes to business meeting, what will we be showing? PowerPoint?
PowerPoints and
Oh, okay.
like if you were to work on something together, maybe let's say a flow chart or maybe some points to put up for everyone to see. How can this software
Okay,
help us?
probably in most cases when it comes to business point of view, when you're using it for meeting and presentation, right, people will still feel relatively more at ease when they use PowerPoint. They will not want to convert into smart notebook software unless they want it to be interactive. Usually that's the case. So when it comes to PowerPoint, then of course definitely you will require annotation like this that you want. And then of course you can do the highlighting. This is the norm lah. And of course coming to, of course, as I said, the website, I want it to be very flexible. Meaning to say that when I'm talking in the YouTube itself, and this is how we got a project from
I'm
MHA,
Amy, a business development manager.
I expect to run over here. This is what so far no brands can do. So this is what, when it comes to corporate meetings, this is the most important. Because of the fact that you're running a live video and maybe it will be something that you want to show during the meeting itself, but somehow because you're using other products or using Microsoft Ink, you can't really write on that. And this is very important. And the fact is that before you even write, if you need to record, you can do that. So that will actually help on your meeting perspective.
Say in a business meeting situation, we are writing the minute, some important statement. We want the whole board to know what it is and give suggestion. So while the secretary is typing, it comes out and everybody give opinion to make adjustment.
Editing.
Editing and projecting what is is typing on the laptop and then do editing.
Okay, live.
Yeah.
Okay. That one you will need. Is it in the same room?
Yeah.
Okay. There are two ways of doing it. Firstly, if you don't want to pay, you can go for Google Sheets. It's free. So then whatever they edit, project, right? You can edit at the same time. All right.
The presenter to edit there, is it possible? Like that's how you can cancel.
Can you do? You can pull out the keyboard. Then you can do the.
That would be very interactive. No?
Yes.
You say, okay, we want this word, we want add that. And
Yes.
can.
Can, definitely you can. But of course, as I said, I have a software called SmartN where we can do collaboration. It connects to your network. Of course, your whatever laptop that you use must be connected to a network. And then you come up with this, either Google Sheets or through my SmartN itself, you can do the collaboration.
I wonder if you can arrange for another demonstration tailored to our particular need. Because I can see that this is a very powerful tool, for classroom, for teaching.
Yeah.
But when we use it in our church, it's different kind of needs.
Environment.
Yeah, environment needs. Yeah, for meetings, for also a bit of teaching. So for us to recommend to the church, we need to know. When we use it for that kind of purposes, how does it look like? Now you did explain, and I haven't seen it. How much is this package roughly, Jess?
For this board, you have a projector of your own,
Yes, we do.
so you just need the board, right?
No, not a smart projector if you're talking about.
If you're using a board, you don't have to get a smart projector. Yeah,
So if a normal shop.
because the interaction is on the board.
Then the projector.
Save your money, right?
So how much?
Yeah.
So how much will be the board itself?
The board is about 3,000 plus. 3,800 to be exact.
If it includes the smart projector.
If you want, okay. Since it's a church, I'm a Christian, so I'm happy to save money. Okay. Okay. You can get an ultra short throw. You can get another brand. It's cheaper. You save half. All right. You can get, like, for example, I do supply BenQ ultra short throw projector. If you want something like this, and then you get a board. So the package will be, say, about the projector about 1,008. The board is about 3,008. So it's about 5,006. Roughly there. Whole package.
The board comes with
Installation will be separate. About 6 months.
the speakers comes with.
Say the default. Sorry, the speakers is optional. It's only the board.
Okay.
Do you need the speakers?
Yeah.
Another 200 plus. One pair. That's it. Basically, that's it. But then, coming to your question on the editing, maybe I can show you an example. Remember, when you do anything, if you save, that's it. You must save as. Because if you save, your yellow color will be saved also. So these are things. Yes, it will overwrite. So if you want to save on any whatever that is written there, then you save it on another file, right? So that's important. Okay, let me see if I can track my Google Sheets. Should have anything.
Threat has been detected.
So in a way, it's
Threat has been detected.
It's connected to the computer.
connected to.
It's just a projector.
It's connected to the internet. You're connecting to my
Threat
desktop
has been
over there.
detected.
So it will be connected to the one in the board room, the computer, right?
Yeah.
Where we're having a
You
meeting.
need two cables. One is the USB that allows it to be interactive, and then depending on your desktop, are you using HDMI or VGA? So that's the only two cables that you need to connect. Alright, that's all.
Threat has been detected.
GOOGR. This one.
I'm curious if I wanted to, instead of typing out the address, can I write it out? Will it convert?
No. On website, no. You need to.
It has to be on the
Yes,
software. lah.
you have to be on
Okay.
software. Yes.
Does it include Microsoft like Excel or what?
No lah, that one is from your computer. Mah. What kind of Excel?
So let's say if we work on a project and Excel sheet, and of course the person on the computer is making changes, and then if my colleague wants to annotate, and then
Annotate, definitely you can.
yeah, annotate no problem, but then saving it, will
Yes.
the annotations
Yes.
stay?
Then you need to okay. If you want to Excel, if you want to okay, PowerPoint definitely you can save. Annotation,
Because
yes.
PowerPoint on it turns out to be a picture.
Your Excel has to be converted into a Smart Notebook file. It's easier for you.
But I can open Smart Notebook files on Excel.
Yes, but that's provided you have put there. You have put there.
So it's interchangeable.
Because the annotation part is where either your Microsoft Ink
Mhm.
or your Smart Ink comes in. Your Microsoft Ink allows you to save, but your Smart Ink that is written here
Yeah.
will not allow you to save. You have to capture from here.
Okay, so it becomes a screen capture, right?
You have to do it. Then you can.
Sure.
Okay, let me just see if I can show you the free thing. Okay.
You managed to sell to some churches also?
Oh yes, Presbyterian Community Service I just sold. New creation is coming up, and there's one church, Living Sanctuary. Yeah, they are getting it also. So, but theirs is for Sunday schools, for Living Sanctuaries kindergarten. For Presbyterian Community Service in Gold Hill Center, they are using it for meetings, and they also even require for a desktop. But theirs is they are more ambitious because they want to have two. So meaning to say that
The screen on link.
whatever they are written, right, actually it can be shown there.
What's the purpose of having another one?
Oh, because
Why
their
not
room is
use-
locked.
Oh.
That means what
So
I
it's like
what I
this
write
setup.
here, right?
Yeah.
It's like this
Can be
setup.
shown there. Like this.
It's a very
But then you need the USB net, the hub.
Understand.
Because you need to have two connections. One you will not work. Correct.
So let's say like now, right, if I'm working on this board, can she do the editing with the mouse and the keyboard?
Yes.
Can, right? So that
So
she
it's
can actually
connected.
click on that plus and then create a document and then just start.
Actually, for your requirement, I would suggest you go for Google Sheets. It's easier for you, in a way, because Google Sheets you don't even have to be present inside the room itself. So whoever that is not present, but of course you all need to have Google Drive and all that, a common file. So once that happens, right, then Google Sheets can be changed.
It's just that drawing and all that
Ah.
will be saved. On,
Yes.
as a
That one is easier, but I think I need to show her because by talking she will not
Yes,
know what I'm
sure.
talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so now you're working using the mouse.
Because we need to report
this
back.
is the one. Yes. For example, okay, I show you something not so. Okay, this is okay. So, for example, because we often have our, I'm doing sales, so I often have my sales summary. Then my boss will say, "Hey, where you go? Where is your sales summary?" Then I'm outside. I cannot say, "Hey, boss, I cannot send you that. Wow, very leceh. Then what I do, maybe I will type my actual figure here. So over at his side, when he log into this Google Sheet, right, he can see. So he say, "Hey, I don't think it's 10,000 Don't bluff me Your this month only 5,000 Then he will edit for me. 5,000. Yeah. Then it's the real time one.
From his phone or whatever.
Yes. You can even download from your handphone the Google Sheets. So once I key in 5,000, then what I do is I will share whoever that I want to. Then it will link up. This is the cheapest way because it's free.
This can be done without the smart.
Without.
it's not
The
possible.
only thing is the annotation. Then you will need the smart.
So can you show us like, okay, once you start annotating, if let's say we do use Google Sheets and we want to
Okay. Let me
save it
see.
on Google Sheets so that we can share it, but I want to annotate and save the annotation.
This annotation,
Yeah.
Okay, the only thing is, do I need to save this?
It automatically saves on Google Sheets, but how do you save it as a smart document so that we can see the annotation?
Okay, transfer.
How about you just create a new document instead? Then it's fine. Yeah.
At the end of the meeting,
Oh, that one,
all
okay, this one is not important one, so I can show you. No worries, no worries. Okay, let me see if I can share in my own personal email.
Where the annotation come from?
Let me try if I can do it shortcut. Then
Okay.
if you don't have to convert, then it'll be easier for you, right? Yeah. Because I also want to know.
It is wireless.
the keyboard cannot do wireless. Laptop link to
Can.
Google
wireless.
Sheets, as long as Google Sheets is no problem. Like we're using Google
Your
stuff.
phones, your laptop, your tablet, as long as you're using Windows
Is the
or
annotations.
Mac
I mean, the plus about SmartBoard is the annotations, right? The
Which you can do
interactive-
this.
Yeah. So the sheets is not a problem.
Let me check.
Can we do annotation using a mouse?
No.
So I see, LCC lah. Okay. Is that you can do Google Sheet, and then you can do video anytime,
Yes.
and then you can make adjustment, and then take a photo, go back then update. Update.
The annotation is not there, but this one is here.
Correct. So if we need to save this,
Mm.
then we have to save it as a note,
Yes.
smart note document,
Yes.
which
Which
will
is
be a image, right?
image.
Yes, it will be an image.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Which means that you cannot edit all the numbers after that lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to
They
come
can't.
back and that means you refer to it
Just
or
for
change
reference.
for reference.
So it's almost like a screen capture.
Screen capture.
So you can use the mouse to draw or touchpad.
So you can actually, okay, let's say for example, your that file is saved on your desktop, right?
Yes.
Then you go to file here, and then you call. From where is this? Then you save over.
Okay, so we save that one as a screen capture.
Correct.
Can we see it? Just so that yeah, I can
No,
demonstrate.
I haven't saved it yet.
You save it.
I have to save it.
This is to call you.
Oh, but maybe it won't save the
It won't save
annotations.
as a- Yeah,
Yeah.
this screen capture.
Screen capture.
Only this layer.
Because it's Google Docs.
It goes to Google Docs.
Yeah, just not in screen capture.
You need to capture here.
Yeah.
Not sure whether because they did some editing on the.
Are there second one?
Okay.
It's there already.
It's there already.
Cancel this.
So this is more like for reference, like after the meeting, these are the changes. Then you have to redo.
So the only if you use Smart Notebook itself,
To create
then
the
everything will be
original file.
saved as a Smart Notebook.
And whatever that you capture from here will be like a PowerPoint way, we can edit whatever.
Pictures.
And I'm sure your PowerPoint can't do that
You have to use separately.
because your PowerPoint will be just on PowerPoint.
Exactly.
But this is actually from the web.
Yeah, definitely.
So you will need my Smart Ink.
So
So I think to answer your question is this is why you're paying for. I mean, in the requirement perspective. Correct.
So you has a whiteboard.
Exactly.
how do we quickly access the whiteboard? If
Oh.
after presentation, right, you just want to quickly, someone wants to go out and just do a.
Easy, just write out. For this desktop, right? You just write out here. Right, you don't have to draw a straight line. I'm trying to show you, to enlarge the screen.
Yeah.
Then you just
You don't say
whatever you
like
want.
new page, no.
Because smart way of doing things is we don't want to make things difficult for the presenter. Just
Open up the.
just you want to keep opening, and then you sort of get fed up. Then you open the wrong one, then you get in trouble. Then when you have so many church members then looking at you, it's very embarrassing, right? So better just write and then you wait.
Okay. Is there any multi-touch features? Let's say,
Multi-touch, yes, 4 touch,
are you sure?
4 pen.
As
Then
in,
I need to
no,
change
like,
into my.
How about you fingers?
You can't.
Like maybe
Lester, you can use.
you can like zoom in,
Oh, can.
right?
Oh, you want to zoom, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I think can.
But this is.
Okay, let her write first. Okay. Then I should. And you can see that it's not like that one. It's as smooth as it gets.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
the same
response is as quick as how fast your finger can go.
I've,
Same thing as here, right?
No, we haven't switched.
This one is not switched on.
It's
This
just
one is
a-
switched
mirroring.
Right. So
Um,
unless I take the pen. I
on.
can
The
draw
pen
it.
is different. Let me see. Because before you all came, they did some changes.
Can we just.
no. Why? Because he already tried it.
Yeah, they disabled the.
No problem. Okay.
So what I'm trying to show you is that the church that I sold to, they buy to, is because whatever that's written here can be shown here. And
But whatever is written here, can it be?
yes, same thing.
So you can
Because
link it up with
they
the.
are using because USB is two-way one.
Yeah.
So we are using the hub.
Okay.
So in case you have this requirement, you can do that.
Okay.
I have another client is that what they do is that they project here, then this pane right is over that side.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so that they can.
That means they project onto a normal wall,
Okay.
white wall, and then they have this pane over here.
Okay.
Then
To
they
be a
can
whiteboard
write. Or
marker.
what people do is they, if they are a little bit more budget, they paint the whole wall up.
Yeah.
Then you can write using normal whiteboard. You can project. You can do whatever you want. So the other side right will be like a plan B in case you need to project right. Then this one can monitor out.
Okay.
Then you can show the same thing.
Thickness of the line?
Can. Yeah.
Fine.
Confirm have. Finance. Save first. You save first.
Can this smart board?
Yeah. Sorry?
Can it?
Yes.
Can this one? Can you use whiteboard marker to write on it?
Cannot, please don't.
Okay.
Uh,
Right.
please don't.
Then, because then to me this would make more sense because I
But you need to buy the pen.
yeah lah. But at least if anybody does make a mistake, this
this
one
don't use normal whiteboard. Hey, you don't come and look for me.
because it looks like a normal whiteboard mah. But sometimes there is that.
It's quite smooth, right?
Very good.
Once you
Very good.
Can we try the finger writing?
Can. Then you need to
change the top, right?
You need to use your finger to point.
So that is
Then you need to point. Okay, the setback okay, why I like my board is because you don't have to keep changing If you're gonna have this projector, right? Your finger 是不是要每次这样 change here? Then okay, you want one pointer and you change back because the PC the projector will not know are you using pointer or are you using pen. So you need to switch. So whiteboard is easy because if you set it straight, that means you don't keep changing, then you'll be pen to write, finger to point, about this. Full stop. Just tell your whatever colleague. Don't tell them they can change here, then they get finger is what, then they get not working, it's not working, it's they all going change, then confused already. So that's the issue. But for projector, then you need to keep changing. Like I need to go cursor, you need to tell them. That's the thing. Then for projector, right, you need to charge. That one don't need. And then this one cannot palm erase.
what's
Cannot.
resolution?
WSGA.
How many lumens?
You're talking about lumens or resolution?
Both.
Both. Lumens is 3000. Resolution is 1280 by 900.
So for a projector, how do you erase?
You need to point.
Oh, so you need to select.
You need to point. Or you can clear by the smart light. If you want to clear all.
You use one and clear. Like, I mean, the one you can just.
这个很方便
Because there are all the buttons.
See, I teach her one time, she so smart.
So smart because you're being so smart.
That's why it's called smart.
It's really smooth for the writing. Chinese English very smooth.
Yeah, we're not supposed to put other brand here to compare. If I do, I tell you, I close even module. Faster.
You have to tell them to go to the other side first and see lah.
Not nice like put other brand with. You know, people come. We compare. You cannot. You know, even you go 广告 right, must put the brand X right. You cannot put. Right. Not nice like it. Yeah.
We used to erase and then
Oh, yeah.
The highlighter, you have other things.
Second hand, this one is what?
You want to try
Different pen
it's
also.
quite fun.
You can try.
I put it for you.
Pen or finger? Oh, so you can have different color. So you got select.
You got to choose. Now is your finger and your pen is writable.
Oh, right there. Put it at home.
As a whiteboard is very useful for meeting. Just how to tell them we need a 5,000 whiteboard.
How do I change the pen?
You can get a projector with the budget. Then the only thing they need to switch. That's the need to switch. That one is just MSRP price lah. For church, I'll give you all special price.
Thank you.
No worries.
So this one, how much is roughly ballpark?
3000.
As smooth
Cheap.
as whiteboard or even
Just the
smoother than
board.
whiteboard. The actual whiteboard.
Okay.
Just the board is the same price. If you just want to buy the board, right? This one is same price.
Okay.
要猜又很容易猜。
I guess I don't know. I think I come from a place where I'm thinking that most people, if you don't show them how to use it or they've never come in before and they walk in here and they see all this,
For
they will
Sure,
pick
use
up
marker and
a
write.
marker then GG
Can find.
already. Whereas like that, still okay.
Put one
Still for
sign here. Please do not use marker to write.
You'll be surprised the
Okay.
number of people who don't read things.
4 finger, you try 4 finger.
yeah, only 4.
Four, right?
I use 6, only 4.
Cannot.
Yeah.
4 that means 4 one. Cannot plug one. The camera out here. That's why I don't need this projector.
Okay.
The projector is used only to projection. But this one, of course, everything is here.
Yeah.
So you need everything.
I'm sorry, what? This projector, what? It's
Okay,
only projector.
the board, right? Why is it able to interact? Is because of the camera over here on the far side. So I can use a normal projector because the projector is just for you to project.
But this is the interactive.
This is the interactive projector. So the camera is here
Yeah.
for your finger.
Right.
Because finger you cannot use infrared, ma. Your finger got no infrared.
Yeah.
Then the infrared features is here for the pen.
Okay.
So that's why we can use pen and finger at the same time.
Yeah.
How do you
This
erase everything?
how clear?
You can clear ink, but yeah, this should be the function, but I think they did something, that's why it couldn't.
It's not all.
Yeah. Theoretically, you can do that. Yeah.
How big is the screen? Is it?
87 inch.
87 inch.
Mm.
Can it go to 100?
No, there's only two sizes, 87
What?
and 77.
This can go to 100.
100 because this one can shift. So during installation, right, I would suggest
Because
that
just now I was holding the
whoever that's making a decision, you're around. So my installer will set for the first time and that's it.
Okay.
So the best is just to set it on the biggest
Depending on the room
okay lah,
size.
depends
Depending on room size. I cannot tell you bigger because
Yeah.
later the room size.
Can we try the multi-touch?
Oh, okay.
Maybe the zoom in, the
I need to. No problem. This one must call my seafood. Wait, hold on. My seafood.哇，那个应该不会吧？
Final fashion the public.
哦，哇，那个有点夸张。
Get a permanent marker, go and write. Yeah, here we go.
好像我的。
Which church do you attend?
New patient.
The church bought already? Not yet.
Not yet. Proposing but I don't want to propose to my own church Not very nice Controversial. Conflict interest Even though I'm a Sunday school teacher but I feel that don't want. But they are interested in the smart table. I have another product called a smart table. This one is mainly for children.
Wow.
Because
It's
you know
really
why?
like a big iPhone.
You can see on it.
Serious?
Serious. But only 20 students can see on it.
And then?
Of 4 years of age. And it's spill proof.
Still cool.
Water, Pepsi Cola,
And you can
soup.
draw
No problem.
and everything. Lesson on it.
Yes.
So it's just.
This one will be like I call it a pool table
Mm.
because you can play pool digitally on here.
Oh,
You can do a
wow.
lot of interactive things from here.
Mm.
The PC is also built in. So this is really meant for kindergarten.
So it's actually a computer inside.
Yes, built-in.
Built-in
Yeah, over
computer.
here.
How much is this? Just curious.
很贵4000.
Wow, okay. Have
So
any
far,
MOE schools?
Have, MOE school, if you consider the Temasek Poly MOE school, yes,
Okay.
they bought for their kindergarten course. They have a kindergarten diploma course, right? They bought one. And then I sold for the private school White Lodge. Let me show you some job reference.
As it says, they're not good to start kids too young.
Larry, before
Now it's different the world right now. It's not like Park Goli time.
before we carry on the job reference, I think that zooming thing, right? It works in the smart room.
It works on
Can
what?
it be work on during for like
I think for normal one. Okay, let me see on Google. I can do that.
I know you want the strawberry one, right? Then which one? Which one you want? No, as in you want the menthol
Okay, definitely
strawberry.
can do this lah.
I want the strawberry flavor.
Mango flavor. Ooh, soft.
Oh, orange flavor.
Okay, can eh?
Orange flavor.
Uh,
Okay.
Got it? Can ah?
How about
That's
from
nice.
a handphone to put up like pictures or
Is that
From
wireless?
a handphone, they want to put up to picture.
yeah to
No,
project?
it's like if you're using my smart response, right? Whatever the question that is there, your answer can be written there, not picture.
Okay.
Words.
So it's a app on the handphone.
It's an app on the. No, it's not an app. It's a web browser.
Oh okay.
Okay.
Okay.